If you've ever played Anarchy Minecraft, then you might know what it's like to survive in some of the harshest environments possible. But this isn't just any old server. Welcome to Minewind, SMP Anarchy Minecraft at its finest. Equally as massive as it is elaborate, Minewind is the perfect canvas for god-tier works of art and god-tier levels of battle. 8 different worlds merged into one with a regenerating spawn area. One powerhouse of a player-based economy, and an arsenal of unique items to discover and utilize. There are many characteristics that define and separate Minewind from any other way to play Minecraft. Everything from the culture to the meta goes into that equation. And today, we're going to be taking a look at exactly what Minewind is and what makes it so unique. If a lava wall to build limit is the equivalent of a giant fence, then a trench down to bedrock must mimic a moat. It's too bad you won't find either of these inside the spawn region. It doesn't matter how many buckets of lava you bring, or how much TNT you lay down. Spawn will continue to regenerate after a certain number of blocks have either been removed or replaced. So any endeavors to grief spawn are ultimately ephemeral, but that's not to say that people haven't tried. Multiple withers with edgy names and lava pools in the most convenient places are probably the best attempts would-be griefers have made at making spawn unplayable for the unprepared. But did I mention that keep inventory is enabled within the spawn region? That's right, you can fall, drown, swim in lava, suffocate in walls, be struck by lightning, and die at the hands of other players over and over and over, and you will never lose your items. Just don't get pushed outside of the spawn perimeter, cause then, it's game on. A player kill in the wild usually means payday. Here, and everywhere else in Minewind, it's a regular survival world. Keep inventory is disabled, and the land will not regenerate. Still, even with multiple players online at any given time, making their sole purpose in life just to end yours, spawn is actually surprisingly noob-friendly. Not only are there continuously refilling chests hidden all over spawn that contain everything from oak wood to dragon eggs, but the fact that spawn regenerates means that every block found there is farmable. And while there are definitely better options for most of the traditionally farmable resources in Minecraft, this means one very big thing for new arrivals. Easy gear, baby. Items like wood and iron are absolutely essential for any Minecraft adventure. And whether you just need to replace your beginner tools and armor for the 3rd time after swimming in lava, or if you just need the material to finish your 3rd mega beacon, you won't have to dedicate hours looking for some of the most basic items in Minecraft. One of the first things you might notice in chat is that someone is always selling something. While common goods are usually sold by the stack or by the shulker box, there are plenty of high-price items that may feel like they're reserved for the richest on Minewind. Dragon eggs, or deggs for short, are the main currency in this virtual land of unrest. One degg is divisible into 4 embers, which bear a striking resemblance to fire charges. Along with their inherent value, deggs have a practical use as well. The option to sharpen any melee weapon beyond its vanilla cap of 5 is always on the table, so weapons with a sharpness of 20 or more are not uncommon on the server. The sharpening process, of course, consumes the dragon eggs in a one-time use, so choose which weapons you sharpen carefully. So what about the world supply of dragon eggs? Doesn't every Minecraft world only contain 1 degg? And since there are 8 worlds on the server, are there only 8 dragon eggs in existence? Well, no. New deggs are issued every day via event prizes and vote rewards, so there is definitely no shortage of dragon eggs on Minewind. But to be fair, purchases made from NPCs at Minewind Castle, along with the opportunity to augment your weapons, are probably the only things that keep inflation from ruining the relatively stable economy. And what an economy it is. Everything is for sale. If it is an obtainable item, someone is selling it, and someone else is buying it in bulk. But trade carefully, for where there is great opportunity, there is great risk, and scamming is a very common thing on Minewind. It's Anarchy after all. What did you expect? As if sharpened weapons weren't enough, there are many pieces of equipment whose base stats and added effects can be very OP. Take the Dyrnwyn for example. No, not that Dyrnwyn, this Dyrnwyn. An enchanted diamond sword with sharpness 24, knockback 5, and fire aspect 8. But that's just the beginning. Axes that drop player heads, bows that shoot explosive projectiles, a scythe that causes nausea and blindness. These are truly fierce weapons, when faced without modified armor that is. Because for every overpowered method of destruction, there is an impenetrable defense strategy to counter it. Stacked protection enchantments can make arrows and explosions feel like a tickle. Immunity to status effects can turn that frightful death scythe back into a hoe. And even extra hearts to make for some of the sweatiest PvP matches in Minecraft history. But weapons and armor are not the only treasures available. Additions like player-specific heads and soulbound books can make for some truly unique museums, while the sheer quantity of server-exclusive items will have you hunting for your own collection. But if all of that extra stuff isn't exactly what you're looking for, then just travel beyond the horizon. Who knows what you'll find out in the wild? Outside of the dual mayhem and safety of Minewind Castle is SMP Anarchy Minecraft. So travel carefully, friends, because opportunists, scammers, and griefers inhabit these lands as well as those thirsty for adventure.